Hi, Luther. Welcome to Chicago. Just
Appreciate
want to
it.
know, we saw your Instagram post and your tweets. What were your thoughts after going undrafted last night? And how are you feeling after having that weight into tonight?
Um, I was unaware, I guess, but I'm super excited to be a part of the Chicago Bears.
Dan Reeder?
Hey Luther, welcome to Chicago. First question is, what did you do last night? Did you go do a workout over there in the facility?
Yeah, I went to the Philly to work out.
What was your mindset in in that moment?
Um, Pretty much, I'm gonna get some work where everybody celebrating, and I'm gonna do the same thing tonight.
When you look at the two seasons, 23 and 24, how do you account for the dip in production this last season versus obviously what was a really standout year the year before?
I'll just say the opportunities given. Um, there was a lot more opportunities, the year before my sophomore year, and I just said the opportunities I was given.
Zach Pearson?
Hey Luther, congratulations. How much do you know about Caleb Williams, and has he reached out to you at all?
I haven't checked my phone really, but I know a lot about him. Me and him were supposed to be teammates before, so um, the world works in mysterious ways. So I'm excited to finally unite with him and get to work
Pat Finley?
How were you guys supposed to be teammates?
at Oklahoma.
What what did you know about him back then, and have you kept an eye on him in the years since?
Yeah, I definitely try to well not keep in touch, but like I definitely follow him. We follow each other, on social media and stuff. And I watch a lot of his games because he's his number one pick, and he's been nice since I've known him. So I'm definitely a big fan of him, and excited to get to work with him.
Herb Howard?
Lou, you spent 3 years in high school at Ritter Prep, and then you transferred to East Saint. What was that transition like, and what was the reason for the move?
Transition was amazing. Being a part of Eastside, was great, and it was a great opportunity, to showcase my skills against, more better competition. And the reason I went because so I go to school early, so I can go to college in the spring.
Jason Leisure?
Hey, Luther, what did Ben Johnson tell you about how they plan to use you offensively?
I haven't really met with them, so this is kind of new journey.
One of their scouts was just talking to us about your experience playing inside and outside. How do you view yourself in terms of your strength and how you could be effective in the NFL?
I'm pretty much surrounded by some great players already, so I'll be able to take some attention off them, when they get doubled or whatever. So I feel like I fit perfect in their offense.
Dan Reeder?
Or what was the extent of your pre-draft communication and contact with the Bears?
Can you say it again?
What was the extent of the contact you had with the Bears during the pre-draft process?
I didn't really talk to them a lot.
Does it surprise you then tonight that was where the call came from?
Yeah, that's right.
Along with that, their director of college scouting was talking about pairing you up with Antoine Randall L and kind of refining your abilities as a route runner. Where do you see room for growth in your route running?
I can see growth everywhere. Got a lot of work to do. Head to the next level with great guys who made them for themselves as top guys in the league. So be better at everything.
Nick Moriano?
Luther, you on your Instagram story posted at 12:52 a.m. that you're back on the football field following night one of the draft. What kind of made you want to go out and do that?
Um, in my head, pretty much, the field is safe. The field's escape for me. Always has been, and I felt like I needed to hit the field last night and clear my head for today.
Alex Shapiro,
Along those lines, did you think you should have been a first round pick?
Yeah, of course.
Herb
Definitely.
Howard. Oh, sorry.
I can hear the frustration in your voice. I wondered if you know much about the Bears wide receiver room. So far this offseason, they brought in 2 veteran receivers, Olamide Zaccheaus and also Devin Duvernay. Now yesterday they drafted a tight end that can play the slot as well. What do you think you got to do to come in and compete and just bring that chip on your shoulder? I can kind of see it on you right now, but to come in and actually compete to contribute in year one.
But like, I just gotta learn the playbook and take it day by day and just be me, do what I've been doing my whole life, proving everybody wrong. So that's my mindset.
Pat Finley,
So when you went to work out last night, who went with you? Was there someone there to throw passes or someone there to just kind of hang out with you?
Yeah, my girlfriend was there.
She throwing passes?
Yeah, she threw it on the jugs.
Josh Buckalter,
Luke, I'm curious, who have you tried to emulate your game after, or just try to incorporate their skill set into your game?
Pretty much nobody. You said who I like. He said it again, my bad.
No, no problem. What receivers have you tried to copy and put into your game as you try to go out there?
Pretty much all the top guys in the league. Anybody you can think of.
all right. Thank you so much, Luther. Congratulations again. We'll see you
Thank you so
soon.
much.